Thanks for tuning into this episode. We're going to do episode 6 here. And we are on Tatooine. Very cool planet. I'm sure everybody's very familiar with it. If not, I mean, keep watching. We'll find out a few interesting things here. Basic premise is it's a desert planet, home of the Tusken Raiders, famously occupied by Anakin Skywalker. And you know, I was just thinking about something. I didn't want to take the time to customize my character's appearance, but I couldn't help but think that why can't I outfit Kira? She's been wearing the same thing since we got her, and we don't really equip any gear to her anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and let her wear Bastila Shan's gear. I think it looks cool. Double-bladed lightsaber. It just fits. Do I like that? Unified color? Does it unify actually? Yeah, it should be. Alright. We don't really have any items here to upgrade. I can't deconstruct anything because I don't have any crew skills. So maybe it would be really worth it if we sold some gear here. Now we're here to try and rescue Jedi Master Kiwiiks. Carsen said she could sense her presence, but it was faint when she was dying. So we're really hoping that we're here in time to try and save her. I actually got the planets mixed up. I thought Master Orgus Din was on this planet, but he's on Alderaan. So fingers crossed, we'll have no trouble here, and we can rescue him shortly if he's in any danger, which I'm sure he is.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
Let's go ahead and just sell everything. I'll put the double-bladed lightsabers down there. Just on the off chance that I need to equip something. I know I'm not going to use any of those, but it was time we sold this stuff anyway. It's been sitting in the inventory for far too long. A lot of this stuff I needed to put in my cargo, and I did not do that, which is my own fault. Whatever. We'll get rid of those. Now we won't be doing any
Appreciate your business.
sneaking here, as if you didn't catch the last episode, I switched and found the secondary combat, what is it? Combat stance. Or class, or what do they call that? Combat style. Oh. And I chose Guardian. I figured, you know what, we had a lot of cutscenes where the lightsabers kind of carved
Vehicle
right
paths
through
are
me.
currently open for business.
Let's just avoid that in the future. We'll go right ahead and bullseye in those womp rats. Anyway, I figure we've got plenty of ground to cover, which, by the way, speaking of, thank goodness we don't really have to, like, travel by foot through here. Up there's the hot air balloon. Pretty great way to travel, I would say, especially here. Alright. This planet just has so much personality, you know? Like, I know it's just a desert planet, but every game that gives us a look at Tatooine, or, you know, a peek at its environment or the history or any of its occupants. It's always very interesting to imagine. I mean, this is a planet-wide desert that has a few areas that are, you know, remotely survivable. It's not a complete washout everywhere. But just insane to me to think that, you know, yeah, there's a population here. And it is found in the Outer Rim, so it's pretty far from, like, inner core and all that stuff in galactic space. As far as anybody's concerned, it's probably pretty remote. I mean, why would you come here? But as we remember from episode 4, there's all kinds of reasons to come to Tatooine. Sometimes you're born here. Sometimes you come here to hide from the law. I mean, if you've got the death sentence in 12 systems, where are you supposed to go? So, are we going the right way? Yes. Tuscans. I'm going to try to avoid them. I noticed they're 3 levels higher than I am. But let's give our new spec at least one try.
Feel my force.
That was pretty satisfying. I'm sure that Kira did all the work, of course, but okay, not too bad. Just have a suspicion we're gonna have to fight a couple of these guys. Since they're a higher level than us, they're gonna be able to spot me on my map. These Tuscans. Alright, well, we're definitely getting that fantasy of a lightsaber wielding monster. I do like that. Now let's see if we can get in here and creep just a little bit. We're gonna have to fight just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Time to explore. I'm sorry. Time to explore the shock drum facility. Explore. Some Sean Connery miswording on my part. Time to explore. Exploring the shock drum facility. Genius. We won't do that, I promise. Okay. Interesting.
Take that.
That's not good. Now how come how come I can kill the same people in here and it's okay? Almost got me. 5 out of 16, huh? Doom Scouts. We're getting some good XP here, though. Ah, yes, the note of reflection. My old friend. Let's go upstairs here, see what's what. Interesting. Gotta kill a couple more. We'll do that when we go downstairs. Unless we're lucky and I can't go in that door. That's okay. Let's rescue whoever's in here.
A Jedi? Seabrick? I told you help would come. We'd almost given up hope. Thank you for saving our little family.
Glad to help. Do you people work at this facility?
Have you come to protect the shock drum, like Master Kiwiiks?
What happened to her?
She defended us against Imperial soldiers led by a Sith. She fought bravely, but the Sith was stronger.
I take it the Sith killed her then?
I assumed he was going to kill us all. Instead, he captured Master Kiwiiks alive and ignored us. The Sith destroyed your droids, but he didn't harm us. He said we were no threat, that we didn't deserve to die.
I've never known a Sith to show mercy.
It was almost like the idea of killing us insulted him. He wasn't kind, but I certainly wouldn't describe him as cruel. The Sith and his soldiers took Master Kiwiiks and the shock drum prototype into the desert. Brick and I were attempting to restore power to this facility and track them down when the Sand People attacked.
The Sand People won't be a problem anymore, but we need to find that weapon. Can you help?
This facility can pick up the shock drum's locator beacon, but not until we restore power. The Sith knocked out all our generators during his attack. If you reactivate them, we can find him, Master Kiwiiks, and the shock drum.
Okay. Well, that was actually my mistake to not kill the rest of the Sand People that were down here. Or at the very least, the ones that I needed. That would have leveled us up for sure. But you know what? That's okay. Before I step through this door, I think if you'll excuse me, I think I'm gonna open a beverage here. Actually had the bottle opener somewhere, if I can find it. There we go. Yeah, well, we'll just do one of these. Sorry about that, actually. I'm so thirsty there out of nowhere. The desert's already getting to me. Okay. Reactivate generators. Ew. And they're just... okey-doke.
My force.
So good, my lightsaber sticks right in my pocket. Okey-dokey. I think we'll level up after we put the hurt down. I think I would like to get a blue lightsaber. I hope we find a crystal or something soon. That's what I like to see. Alright, we leveled up. Level 22. And these Tuskens are only 2 levels higher than us. don't talk back. Now let's see if we can't take a smooth little trip. Oh, wait a minute. We almost goofed. Almost.
Just stay down.
Boy, these ambushes. Play around. I'm glad they're all next to each other. And there's no Well, I do like that there's a lot of notes of reflection here. Wait, I gotta go back? Dang. Alright, well that was pretty simple. We just had to run out there and give those things a little reboot. And now we'll hang out back up here with the Jawas and the seismologist for the shock drone. Now, gotta admit, a weapon like that just kind of has those massive pulses to the ground, it's kind of crazy. I feel like that'd be a really good weapon, especially nowadays.
Facility power's back online. I'm afraid that's the only good news I have. I just detected the shock drum's locator beacon. The weapon has been activated. If we don't shut it down, the device will soon reach critical mass. When it does, Tatooine's core will explode.
Your home will be fine, Brick. Just tell me where the shock drum is.
Pinpointing the shock drum's exact location from here is impossible. The seismic vibrations disrupt our sensors. The general region is thousands of square kilometers. We have to narrow it down somehow. Brick, that's brilliant! The ultrasonic scanners, of course!
Whatever you're talking about, we need to find the shock drum fast.
Ultrasonic scanners placed in a wide pattern will triangulate the shock drum's seismic disturbances. They'll reveal its location. Installing the scanners is extremely dangerous. The desert region is deadly. Ideally, we'd send an army. Your droids won't be ready soon enough, Brick. This Jedi is our only hope.
I feel Master Kiwiiks reaching out to me. Something terrible is happening to her.
We'll save her. That's a promise.
Take the ultrasonic scanners. Place them at these map coordinates. We'll contact you by holo once we've triangulated the shock drum's location. Good luck.
Alright. Well, we got an upgrade. I think I have a plan. Nah, you know what? No. I was gonna do the outfitter and swap out my lightsaber. Give me a blue lightsaber instead of the yellow one, but it's not worth all that hassle just for a color change. Just because I want it, you know? Let's see here. How on earth we gotta get down there? I gotta be careful here. I don't want to get too close because these guys will most definitely aggro me from a good distance. If I'm not mistaken. So we're just gonna be... careful. Creep a little bit. Somebody over there cleaning up shop. Somebody coming up here to do the same. Another Jedi. What are these? Are those the equivalent of, well, they don't all spin. I thought maybe they were like wind-powered whatevers, but it's like, this place doesn't really seem like it has a lot of wind action, really. Alright, we're gonna plant this bad boy right where we're supposed to. There's one down. Geonosians. Forgot about these guys. Oh no.
Enough!
This guy agreed. Oh no, it's a bonus mission to kill Geonosians too. Yikes. They're all level 25s. I feel like we're just a little behind on the XP.
Feel my force.
Well, that would have been good. There's tree frogs out here.
Take that!
Alright, so the next group, in fact... I knew it. Definitely taking some damage from these guys. Gotta be so careful here. Alright. In a race against doom, one Jedi wastes his time. Alright, so the ultrasonic emitters. I hate that she even suggested we go and fix the ground sensors if she knew that the waves were going to disrupt them. Like you're a seismologist, you really can't tell me. You're like, I had no idea. It's like, sure, lady. Thankfully, I think somebody is. Thank you, kind sir. I hope it's to go in here.
I placed the scanners. Do you have a fix on the shock drum?
Collating the scanner readings now. Ah, no wonder the sensors couldn't find it. It's beneath an abandoned mining complex. I'm sending the coordinates and the shock drum's deactivation code. Everything depends on you now, but we'll be here if you need us.
We're all going to make it. Just hang in there.
Hope to see you again. Heron out.
Greetings, Jedi. I am Lord Praven. My master seeks retribution for his son's death. I must give it to him.
If all you want is my death, Why destroy Tatooine?
When my master learned you were here, he demanded I activate the shock drum. He'll destroy this entire world. I know you've located the weapon, but that won't be enough. I changed the deactivation code.
Why not let me find out the hard way? What are you after, Lord Praven?
My master deserves justice, but there are more noble ways to have it. I will destroy you, personally. Come, face me. If I win, I've done my duty. If you win, you'll have the new code. Whatever the outcome, we will battle with honor. I await you at these coordinates.
Okay. Alright. I like those already. Okay. Interesting. So it looks like this Sith is a man of honor. So I say we do the respectable thing and just face him. How cool is that, by the way? A duel for the fate of an entire world. Not necessarily the Jedi way, but well, I guess technically it really is. The fate of an entire planet. Now, this planet has one of the few strongholds that I have not purchased. I remember looking at the Tatooine stronghold and liking it, but it's very large. There's a lot of hooks, and hooks are where you place your decorations, so that's good. But also at the very same time, now are we going the correct way here? I don't think so, actually. At the same time, you know what? We're gonna just fast track. I have been very tempted just to pick it up and maybe make that this Jedi's stronghold. However, I do also have designs.
Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
What is it called? What is it called? Meksha. I do really want that stronghold as well because I really like the way it looks. But I don't have enough Galactic Seasons tokens yet. I want to say I'm only 3 or 4 shy though. So as we level this character and we continue going, that'll be really helpful for the rest of my characters. And if I do get the Meksha stronghold, I will be sure to do a cool walkthrough of that. Now, can we go this way? Or do we have to go that way? This is the issue I'm running into. I can't quite make out. We're gonna go this way.
Best prices this side of the galaxy. You check.
I didn't have to check. I believe you. Now something tells me should be going in the right way. Dang, there's Imperials just right on the top of the mountain here. These guys are level 26. Interesting. Please tell me. Yes. Excellent. Alright, Kira. This one's gonna be for Master Kiwiiks. We just have to face down Lord Praven. I hope I can beat him, actually. Cool location.
I sense your power. Now I understand why Tarnis was no match for you. His death was my failure. I should have trained him better.
The other Sith I've fought were full of hatred and arrogance. In you, I sense regret.
My family is true Sith. My only passions are integrity and honor. I welcome the end of your kind. The Jedi obsession with my people's extermination must end. Your lust for revenge will destroy this galaxy.
Whatever you've been told about us, it's a lie. We'd gladly stop fighting if it meant genuine peace.
I'd like to believe that, but I know better. Come, let us end this. Die well, Jedi.
Okay. Now I have to admit, that was a excellent little glitch or whatever that was.
You're done.
Where it's Tavern killing. I don't necessarily want to kill this guy, but he's not exactly a bad dude. What's that? Oh. Look, there it goes again. Boy, that thing has a mind of its own. Nice.
Such skill. So much power. Impressive. You could kill me. Why hesitate?
The dark side embraces lies and hate. The light side serves honor and truth. We have more in common than you think.
Jedi and Sith have no common ground. Darth Angral commanded me to destroy the shock drum code. He wanted you to die in failure, no matter the outcome here. I will not tarnish my honor with petty tricks. You've earned better. The code is yours.
You've done the right thing.
Darth Angral ordered that Master Kiwiiks suffer greatly before her death. I wish I had disobeyed that order as well.
She never did anything to him.
She detected Tarnis on Coruscant. Revenge is all my master understands. I left her incapacitated next to your weapon. If they haven't already, the ultrasonic vibrations will eventually tear her apart.
You scum! You should die like that!
There is nothing more to say. You won our duel. Finish me.
You may serve the Empire, but I won't kill you. You don't deserve it.
Then honor demands I surrender to my master. He will do what you cannot.
Jedi are taught to see all possibilities. I see one where you live on with honor. Commit yourself to the path of light. Become a Jedi.
Me? A Jedi? Impossible. Your order would never accept me.
Jedi believe in forgiveness, not hate.
Accepting a sworn enemy into one's ranks without fear, that is strength. I accept your offer. I'm too wounded to aid you, but I will surrender to your people. Now hurry. Save this planet.
Alright, well that was actually kind of cool. He was too good, and then all the people that tell you can't be like a light side Sith and make it make sense. Well, that guy was pretty good.
The Sith changed the deactivation code for the shock drum, but I have the new one. I'm on my way.
You're not there yet? Brick and his family are in terrible danger. They followed their droids to the mining complex. I tried to stop them, but they were determined to help you. Brick just sent an emergency holo. He says there's something called a sand demon at the mine. It's attacking them.
The Sith hid your superweapon in the mine without this beast interfering. What changed?
I don't know. Maybe the shock drum's vibrations enraged it, attracted it there. That beastly predator is the only thing that hunts crate dragons. And those are massive. Brick doesn't stand a chance. Please, you can't let anything happen to Brick and his family. Save them and stop the shock drum. Hurry!
Uh-oh. 23. And... we get a new set of robes. Kinda cool, kinda cool. I think... yeah, they're basically the same, right? But I do like how it looks. Now it looks like my belt really tucks that in together. Okay. Kinda cool, kinda cool. Now, what did we earn with our combat style? Momentum reduces the cooldown of Zealous Leap by 3 seconds and causes Force Leap and Zealous Leap to make your next Blade Storm deal 5% more damage and generate 1 focus, rather than consume focus. That's really good. Dealing damage with Focus Burst or Force Sweep increases your critical hit chance and critical hit damage by 15% for 6 seconds. Cannot occur more than once every 8 seconds. Okay. Focus Burst deals 15% more damage and applies Trauma. Trauma reduces the healing by 20%. That's probably good for PvP. Focus Burst unleashes a burst of energy around the primary target, dealing kinetic damage to nearby enemies. You know what? We'll go with that, because I have a sneaking suspicion that'll be pretty decent for our leveling experience. Jump in, Force Sweep, Focus Burst. If we have enough focus for that. Now, where are we going? Let's fast travel back to the outpost here. Travel down there. Sand Demon. Only thing to hunt crate dragons. That's gotta be wild.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
Let's take a look at what this thing can do. Really cool place, you know. Like I'm sure it would be horrendous to live in a place like this, but it's just neat. Like it's totally different. Got some shops here, I think. No, maybe heroic. Who? I was hoping maybe there'd be somebody that would. Stims, huh? Speaking of that. 8 minutes on ours. Go ahead and use that one. Okie dokie. Let's travel on over to the Sand Demon's lair. I can already see it from here. It looks terrifying. What a flex. Yeah, I hunt crate dragons. I also happen to decorate my den with their bones. Jesus. Oh, it's the crate dragon graveyard. Don't say. Are they like elephants? Just come here to pass away? Alright. Let's get in here and see what this thing's all about.
I can't sense Master Kiwiiks at all anymore.
I'll handle that beast, my friend. Keep your family safe.
Get that right, buddy. Sand Demon spawn.
My force.
much more manageable than whatever it was I was convinced it was gonna be. This rock's landing on me. It's a pretty easy, maybe. I was gonna say it's a pretty easy bonus mission, or so I thought. There's nothing in I feel like there are not enough in here for me to kill. Am I not supposed to go this way? Is that where the sand demon is? Dang. No, he's behind me. I have no doubt in my mind that it's gonna have me come back here.
Stay down.
So let's not focus on any more of these guys just yet. And instead, let's just go down there and kill the sand demon. Do a little bit cooler. Bit. Unless the rocks continue falling on me, which it looks like they will. We'll just go ahead and kill the sand demon now. Dang, he's doing some damage. I think it's the rocks. Really want to go through here and try and kill all these things? Let's just, let's go turn that thing off, shall we? Master Kiwiiks, we're coming. What's this? My armor has been reduced. Those cheeky little buggers were doing to me. No wonder that hurt so much. What a nasty fate. Can you imagine being put next to, like, just a gigantic vibrating doomsday machine? Up a little bit. There it is. Well, they're already at the machine. How did they get past all these things? Just in case there's another fight or something. Like those Jawas would be pulp.
Quiet, finally. I can breathe again. I've been down here so long.
Shh, Master. Let us help you.
Kira and Orgus's Padawan. You're both changed. What has happened?
All that matters right now is you're safe.
I only survived this weapon by withdrawing into a deep trance. The Force itself became my armor. Sustaining the trance cost me greatly. My strength is a fraction of what it was.
What you did was miraculous. We'll handle things from here.
I know you faced terrible dangers for me. I will not forget that.
Here you are. I was coming to help when sensors indicated the shock drum stopped. You did it. Rick wasn't exaggerating about the sand demon. I've never seen anything like it.
I almost hated having to destroy it.
My friends, the danger is not yet past. Even deactivated, that weapon remains a threat. You understand the situation best. What should we do?
This technology can't fall into the wrong hands again. Let's collapse the cavern network with explosives.
What? All that work? The people who died protecting it?
Think how many more would have died. The galaxy is better off without such weapons. I will see to the shock drum. You should return to your ship and inform General SWtOR what's happened.
With the Sand Demon dead and Imperials gone, you should be safe.
Before we go, you need to know something, and I'd rather you hear it from me. I never told you about my childhood. I'm not who you think I am.
So much about you is now clear to me, Kira. But you're wrong about one thing. You are exactly who I think. A strong, capable young woman. One day, you'll be a great Jedi.
If you could see what she's accomplished, you'd be proud.
We'll meet again on Tython. May the Force be with you.
Alright. Let's go use our ship's terminal. How about that? Alright, we stopped the shock drum. It's an intense name for something that can... Oh, well, once it reaches critical mass, it just blows up the planet it's on. It's like, jeez, man. I want to talk about all these super weapons you're constantly hearing from, like, the Sith Empire and stuff like that. What about these Republic weapons? So intense. As if the planet person wasn't crazy enough. Now imagine a combo. Now you're talking some real insanity, dude. You could just trap everybody on a planet and then also hide the planet prison on it. Or I'm sorry, the shock drum somewhere. Nobody can leave, nobody can come in. And it's just absolute mayhem. We're down here, right? Trooper, Jedi Consular, Jedi Knight. And that's what's so crazy to me. It's like, you quite literally have this weapon of absolute mass destruction. I don't think that there's... Yeah, you got all your Death Stars, and don't get me wrong, those Desolators that Darth Angle's putting together are pretty insane. All we can do now is hope that General SWtOR is not too mad at us for destroying the damn thing. But really? Would we care? It's like, come on, this thing had to go. Alright, General. What would it be?
General, Doctor, good news. Master Kiwiiks and Seismologist Heron are safe. Even better, the shock drum was destroyed.
Destroyed? Blast! I wanted to inspect that prototype. Such a promising design.
The only thing it promised was to destroy planets. Honestly, I'm relieved it's gone. I've just received a surprising report from one of my cruisers in the area. A pure-blooded Sith Lord named Praven surrendered to it. He mentioned your name. Anything I should know?
He was one of Darth Angle's apprentices, but he's joining our side. I promised we wouldn't hurt him.
You keep finding new ways to impress me. I'll order my people to hand the Sith over to the Jedi Council. They'll know what to do. Let's hope your mission to Alderaan goes as well as it did here. SWtOR out.
Another planet down. And we got a cool lightsaber. And it's clearly an upgrade. Okay. Let's go ahead and take crystal out of this guy. And equip our new lightsaber. Very cool. Simple, stylish. It has a blue color crystal, but you know what? We're gonna do something crazy. Outfitter time. Okay, tell you what. We'll equip one. Outfitter. Boom. There we go. And now we take this thing away. Equip that. Let's go ahead and swap out our blue color crystal for the yellow one. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. And very cool. I like that little ring on top. Alright, where we going now? Alderaan? Let's go to Alderaan. We'll be there in a jiffy.
General, I'm on Alderaan. Have you heard from Master Orgus?
Negative. Considering the chaos there, it's a wonder any messages get through. Alderaan's a war zone. The nobles are fighting to decide who's in charge, and whether this world aligns with the Republic or the Empire.
Your weapons project is to secure Alderaan for the Republic.
My people developed the Deathmark weapon to end this conflict with surgical precision.
Extraordinary device. It marks targets with a microscopic tag. Undetectable. Tracks targets anywhere on the planet. Feed the target's coordinates to a focused beam laser, and it can kill them from across a continent.
Since when is the Republic in the assassination business?
If I can save 1 billion lives by killing one man, I'll gladly pull the trigger.
The Deathmark has one regrettable disadvantage. The targeting device's range is extremely limited, 20 meters or so. Once a target is marked, however, the laser can hit it from any range.
I fear efforts to guard the weapon have failed. Master Orgus's last transmission came from Organa Palace. After that, nothing.
Considering what happened to Master Kiwiiks, it's a sure bet Orgus is in danger.
Count Alda was the last to see Master Orgus. He co-funds the Deathmark project with us. I tried informing the Count of your arrival, but communications there have been crippled.
Reports indicate multiple holo-relays destroyed. Standard Imperial battle tactic.
House Organa can't spare the troops to get their holo-relays online. Maybe you can help?
I'll restore communications and then meet Count Alda.
Transmitting holo-relay coordinates. If you get them up and running, it'll tighten House Organa's defenses. You'll find Count Alda at the embassy near Organa Palace. Good luck. SWtOR out.
Okay. Well then. We've got to restore the holo relays on Alderaan. And then we got to go and speak with Count Alda. Now, Alderaan is a war zone. So we're going to do our very best to get down there and get rid of all that opposition to getting these terminals back online so we can get communications back up and running. And thank you guys for tuning in to episode 6. That was a blast through Tatooine. We were able to, I think, have a acceptable fate for Lord Praven. I hope we get to see him again in maybe some capacity. And when we resume next time, we will see what Alderaan has in store for us. Try to find Master Orgus. And then, gotta admit, maybe put an end to this Deathmark project. It's certainly something you would not want to fall into the enemy hands, but also kind of sounds like something they would have already had. Or is that just me? But, anyway, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Oh, will I type all this here? Yeah, we'll catch you guys in the next one.